Hold your... My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Oh, oh, um,
Stabilize! Pull it! Solidify!
coming at ya!
Advance!
Watch out! Watch out! Teamwork is trick!
Stabilize! Fall in!
Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Watch out!
Let's light it up!
Watch out!
Let's light it up!
Watch out! Coming at ya! Watch out!
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Just like to make people smile.
Oh there. Come and see these rare.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Adventurer.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
I just like to make people
Try your
smile.
luck betting on Jade?
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Jenny's adventure team. I have failed you.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person.
Oh, young guy?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that... Memories...
Maybe we just...
No. It wasn't a dream. There... And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the abyss.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe... But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must...
Oh, so you're going to take it?
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost.
Let's light it up!
Absorption test.
Into the wind.
Access denied.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Time to go.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Next on the agenda.
Time to go.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
The wind knows me.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Stand clear. Absorption test. Blaze over. No touching.
Let's light it up!
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strike.
Everybody stand back!
Access denied.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
One with nature.
Swirl. Mark 2. Absorption test.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Rex Lapis. I am sorry.
Just as I suspected. The false map. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's...
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. But
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and... The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara village, I just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that
So you came here all on your own?
when the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a... But if it's a conversation you want...
The Abyss Order's on the move. The way... We better hurry back to the... Hey, look at those hilly churls. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, at last, they no longer needed. Such was the price they paid. And
Did you hear that? It sounded... Oh, this is weird.
Time to go.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here.
you see, we've reclaimed an endless... Release your tears.
Time to go.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that...
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hilly trolls have calmed down, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern, but as far...
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone?
So...
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. That's kind of the whole reason we're...
Ah, I do apologize, you two. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever...
How is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way... What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager... You're right. We should never...
Someone's gone missing.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things, he's around 20 years old, and you said he was a...
Oh, I know who you...
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could... Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No. If this person...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in someone else, just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went... Right. If he's someone who only existed... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea! That'll help. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would...
If time was allowed to... There's a difference between... all the memories... No. Maybe not.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake. The implanted memories are basically taking place out. If the memories included the regular passage of time, like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific...
Dainslev had memories implanted into his... No. The color...
Oh, right! That's
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed time always passed by really slowly. Even when it...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atos's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll...
Time to go.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She's just... Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an incredible... You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atos...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of it. So, I should see what they need.
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of... the founder of the Abyss Order. Born into abject sorrow. Your...
Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory. This is a but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real... it's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, but despite his intentions for me, in truth, the person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device in its primitive form. It can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence costs... that. I was wrong to implant. I just wanted them to feel like I want, as if... Why would I do something so... But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been... I know it sounds... After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, even the form you see before you, was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of... I know. But There's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that the Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to get... Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from... That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. That's right, because in his mind... Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the big... In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal... You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world, where I had to take on the form of a little... That story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone. and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how... The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you? That battle earlier, the one against Dane, I didn't expect that after everything. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilights. The Loom of Fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes. For 500 years now. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight he brought comfort to the people of this world. Even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Of course, that's only one example. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some, there's just one. Why?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to have a place like that suddenly well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek, I don't even know how to face myself. This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now.
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleep. Oh, and Dane came by just now? He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on it. Let's think for a second. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that... wait, really? Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are.
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel... So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one... According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree out... There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like... And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're...
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have... Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably...
Next on the agenda, Born of Ice and Frost.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so honestly, I just can't. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now if Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent, I relied on him for a lot of things. But I'm sure with enough time... Okay, I'll admit. I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without... You don't need to come. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make... And, you know, if he has a heart, maybe... Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promise I'd help Grant...
Well, that should be it, right? Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon... A picture?
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. We're way behind.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.